Peace to the gods and earth. It's the God born Bill Universal, transmitter of supreme science on earth and the universe. This is iGod TV, Game Changers Edition, family. And we have the legend in the building tonight. Okay, tonight is the special edition. All right, family. As you can see right now, we on the party bus. We doing it big. You feel what I'm saying? We on location. iGod TV on location. You feel me? And I got the Auggie with me. Auggie. Yes, sir. In direct, you feel me? This ain't no Zoom. We in the building tonight, you know what I mean? Because it's big right now, you feel me? And without further ado, family, we first to ever drop a tape in the town, all right? First hardcore MC to come out in the town, all right? Still doing it today, family. As you can see things, all right? Making it happen out here at this moment. Got a show later on tonight, family. Moves is happening. You feel what I'm saying? Without further ado, we got the legend in the building. Big, you feel me?
Yeah. What up, fam?
What up, bro? Yeah, man.
All right,
Yo.
how you feeling?
Man, this is it's an honor, first of all, man, just to be in here with you tonight, man, and appreciate you. You know, we in the town, man. We came shot right down to see you, man. You know what I mean?
Thanks for coming, man.
For real, man.
Safe travel.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate the invite,
down here
man.
in the 614,
right?
Ohio.
Yeah, we down here in the bus, family. We doing in the party
in
bus.
The bus.
Big facts, big facts,
we about to
man.
kick it, chop it up, smoke good.
Indeed, indeed, man. You know,
shit.
and we tried to, you know, they might not know, but we tried to do it on the Zoom thing, man. But I felt like the story was so impactful. You know what I mean? And just so raw, man, that I was like, we got to pull up. I told the Auggie, I was like, look, let's get it, go, let's pull up, man. Let's do this damn thing.
Hey, that's the truth. Good meeting you, man. That's
True.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Now we in the building, man. You know? So we want to just start here, man, from the beginning of it, Berg, man, and just who was IceBurg growing up, man, and you know what I mean, what you had going on, man, and what kind of inspired you to get into this music business, man?
Okay. Well, you know, like my first album came out in '96. So you can kind of imagine, you know, like do your accounting,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And kind of see, you know, I've been around for a minute, but you know, I was like, I came up with the break dancing and the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When rap started,
you
know, I was able to see rap start. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had a
hip hop,
hip hop. It was
graffiti
hip-hop first, you know, battling and break dancing, all that. So we used to do that in the hood. You know, we watching the little tapes, the little you know, break dancing tapes. What was it, Beat Street and you know what I'm saying? Some of them old schools, you know, Crush Groove. So, you know, we out there, we got the linoleum, the cardboard. You know, back then it's what Run DMC.
Oh yeah,
you know,
shout out to Run DMC, man. Oh, the rhymes
and
the run.
You know, and you know, I just got to see it all. You know,
I
got to see it all from the beginning. So I had a lot of influences, and like I say, we just used to watch movies because where we from, you know, it wasn't a big city, so it wasn't a lot of hip hop around. We had to make it. We started it. You know, we had to, or it wouldn't have been there.
Right, man. Hey,
you know,
and we thank you for that, for real, because you doing that and coming out from the very beginning, man, sparked a whole genre and a whole underground movement and scene that is still going crazy to this day. And I love to see the fact that you still carrying the flag and you still leading the trailblazing us through it still to this day, man. I think that's fire, man. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit, Berg, for real, man.
So dropped the new album too,
man, I was trying to tell y'all.
We're gonna get to that.
I've been trying to tell y'all, man. He's still cooking. Still cooking.
New album out. Right.
Right. Yes, exactly. So when you first came out, did you when you first started rapping, were you in the circle of MCs or were you always doing the solo thing?
Well, actually I came up with my homeboy. We used to DJ at first.
Oh, okay,
Frosty Rock.
Frosty Rock, okay.
Yeah, Frosty Rock. We used to DJ like the parties after the games and all that.
Yeah.
So, you know, we had to know kind of, you know, what got people going. We got to like
what was hot.
Had to keep them on the floor back then. So,
right.
You know, so I just got open to all kind of music. You know, anybody that came from a different area, you know, you have old school Sir Mix-a-Lot out in Seattle.
Right. Shout out to him,
Cali, you know, all these different places coming up. I'm just like, okay. But we just, you know, where we at, you know, it ain't really no market.
Yeah, there's no, no record labels where we at. There's nowhere to pull up. You know what I mean? Get your shopping around that. You literally got to leave the area, you know?
Well, I started off, you know, dealing with him on the music side, like DJing.
Yeah.
And then you know, I was learning from him basically. You know, I was a student of the DJing.
Right.
So then it just, you know, I felt I needed to be, you know, doing more. You know, I
Step from behind the tables.
I had to step from behind the tables. I felt like I could express myself playing their music. Right. I wanted to make my own. So
I can make the party rock too.
Yeah, I can do that.
Rock the house too. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, so let me ask you this. So, at what point? Because you know, you said you started off with rock as a DJ. So, what point from the D to when you went to going to commanding the party on the, you know, the dance
I was getting to that. I was getting to that.
To your voice. Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I was getting to that.
Maybe what my question is
I want to say
what inspired you?
Yeah, who'd you hear to make you like, all right, I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna rap too.
I think it was Rakim when I heard the Microphone Fiend joint.
Oh,
Microphone Fiend is one of my favorite all-time songs. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I was that little boy that they wouldn't let rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he couldn't rap. So I like the, you know, that was my shit right there. I fucked with
definitely influential.
Sure. And then, you know, as being president, we ain't got, you know, I was a DJ. That's like that was the party starter. That was the party starter.
Right. So what, dude ended up being your DJ, or he ended up doing the DJing for you and you started rapping, or what?
Yeah, kind of sort of, you know, we just would make music in his basement, me, him, and my dude you have the I think y'all had an interview.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He used to be over there.
And Cardiac.
Yeah. So we'd be over there. We, you know, just be making music and stuff like that. Then I started rocking with my dude Iceman. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Iceman for sure.
So he lived out east. I was out west. So I go to the east side of his crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he was over there off Briar, and we'd be up in his room. He cutting and I'm rapping, and then, you know, brother rapping. You know, we was local.
Just in the ciphers, using all the ciphers.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, you know, we got a chance to do it later on, but like we did it for the love of it. You know what I'm saying? We was battling in high school. We'd be like in the cafeteria. We had little battles and ciphers. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like we had teams. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be three of them. Like it was serious. You know.
That's what I wanted to ask you, man. Like, how you said you was going from the west side to the east side. Now, how was that moving around? Because this is like before the merge, right? Is this before the merge of Harding and so really, what was the west side east side vibe? And really, as far as moving around over there, was it like that? Especially as an MC, like you coming from the west side, you rapping.
Right. Well, I was just basically going over my man's house. I rocked out west. Really,
right, of course, yeah.
But you know, we did DJ at the Delaney Center.
Delaney, shout out to Delaney Center.
I knew people from both sides. I was just one.
So just embrace, right. You didn't see the dividers.
It's too small.
It is.
You know, they talk that east side. I mean, it's too small. So I didn't see it like that. But it always was the Warren Western Reserve.
But it was two high schools, right? So two high schools did it.
Then it was a little bit of, you know.
Of course.
But I got along with, you know, whoever. Basically, I just try to get along. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't gotta be no conflict, why have it?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's real, man. That's real. And we need a lot of that in the town anyway, man, where people can collaborate and work together. You know what I mean? And even if we ain't gonna do some complete business and run our careers together, you know, help each other out however you can. Yeah, exactly, man. Gotta have it.
Gotta be always a competition.
You don't, man. You don't, especially from the town. You know, that's on some realness right there, man. So you going from the DJing into the MCing, man. So it's like, do you have somewhere to you going down in the basement doing the recordings and
yeah, we in the basement with it. Frosty Rock had got a drum machine, had like the pads on it.
Oh yeah. And
I mean, you know,
down there working.
You know.
Yeah.
So, you know, then you know, fast forward a little bit, start doing little talent shows, you know, in school to see if I, you know.
Once you got comfortable with it, testing it out.
You know, so then teamed up with a homie, and he was serious about being heard really and putting something out.
Yeah.
So then we dropped, you know, like the first tape.
So the reception was obviously good.
Yeah.
The reception from you doing the talent shows and people hearing you in the ciphers, they feeling you.
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna say, you know, you have that competition.
Oh yeah, of course.
You never gonna get nobody to say, oh yeah.
Right.
But you know, my crew, my people, you know, they like Merg nice, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think what was my first rap name? Annihilator Ice.
Yeah.
Annihilator Ice.
Hell
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
So
We
I
all
go
had
back
that.
to that.
Right. We all had to chisel off a few letters and
yeah,
parts of our
that's a
name.
big one. I had to,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. If you were a real MC,
yeah.
If you were a real MC, you know.
So I kept the Ice.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
I actually got that name from my homeboy's brother. He called himself IceBurg.
Oh, okay.
You know, but he didn't rap. You know.
Yeah, it was a street terminology.
He's a street dude. So
yeah.
We had a conversation. He's like, how you gonna just take a nigga's name? I said, man, you don't rap. You ain't out here trying to get on. You ain't trying to do this shit.
Right.
He's like, man, go ahead. You good. Go ahead. You know, go ahead,
carry
rock
it
out.
on. Yeah, carry the flag.
Then my homeboy knew another OG, you know, street dude. So he wasn't using that name except for street shit. So he took his name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
hey, he's having 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Escobar,
Rick Ross,
Noriega. I mean, Rick Ross. Yeah, it happens
I
all
like
the time.
that name.
Man.
So I was
unusual.
like, man, I'm using that.
Especially if somebody respectable from your area.
Yeah.
It ain't like somebody it ain't like you went Tony Montana or just something you know whenever you ever met. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I looked up to him when I was a youngster. He used to like you know, when you got when you're in school, you have like the aide, the teacher's aide or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
He used to come in there, man. I mean, he just was so raw, man. He's just a raw cat. Like, man, get out of here. He was just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, teacher, you know,
exactly.
Get out, you know, but yeah.
He already had that swagger there.
Yeah. He, you know, he's just a mean, raw. He wasn't mean, you know, but
he's real. He was real. Yeah. Oh man, shout out, man. That's
yeah, just a hood dude. Rest in peace, IceBurg.
Seriously, man. So when you get with the homie, man, and you decide, and so you get with him, and you're like, all right, man, I feel like I'm ready to put out a tape. Yeah, now, no one. Let's point this out first, family. I won't cut you off, but no one's putting out a tape yet at this time. All right, hardcore rap, all right, MCs. No one has a tape out. So yeah, so you even exactly. This is fragile. You know, it's a fragile moment too because it's like no one's done it. You got to be the first one to do it. Right. You know what I mean? And it shows a lot too to have that initiative to go ahead and do it. Because a lot of times you be from certain towns and certain areas, and that'd be what'll stop you from doing it. You know what I mean? Because you don't feel like it's an opportunity if you do it.
Ain't no reason. Yeah.
Exactly, man. So what you know what I mean? What was your mentality like, man? And what made you say, you know what? Screw that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, my dude, he took, you know, he went by Scatterbrain.
Yeah,
IceBurg.
Yeah.
And we call ourselves the OH10 Hustler.
Man, y'all know that. Y'all know
that.
OH10
Hustler.
Yeah.
First, OH10 Hustler.
Big
so we put out the red tape. The famous red tape. Love it or hate it, we put out the red tape.
Right.
You know, so basically my homeboy, you know, he wasn't a rapper, he's a street dude. I was a street dude and a rapper.
Right.
But you know, he wrote his own. You know, it wasn't our best work.
You know, that's how it is when you first start out.
The gate, we was trying to figure shit out.
Exactly.
You know, and the beat, you know, the beat was questionable, but it had a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it worked for the time. But you know, as I got more, you know, into it, I knew what I needed to bring to the table.
Grew into your style a little more.
Right. And then I bumped into LP, you know, and he started a record label. Shout out to LP.
Big
you know, free the homie.
Free the big homie for sure.
So we chopped it up. He was like, man, I got this label. He started High Power Productions. And High Power Productions. And he had like all of his me, the Underworld, and I think Irv was, you know, working with him, and we'd go to the studio and we just be in there recording and doing different songs, everybody doing their thing.
Yeah.
It was a guy, I think his name was Roger. We went to his house. He had this fly. He turned his whole garage, 2-car garage, into a fly studio.
Yeah,
it was out in the country. It was dope.
Low key.
But, he had it. It looked like you was in a real building. When you get in there. But
wasn't that the joint with the wood grain?
Yeah, wood grain. Oh yeah. Okay, He had a nice.
So when you came in there, you like, I'm doing,
Yeah, we about to get real.
We're doing this.
We about to get real. So, you know, he believed in what I was doing and put out, you know, my album Tip of the Bird. And you know,
legendary. Tip of the Berg, all
Tip
right?
of the Berg.
95.
Tip of the iceberg, big dog. We talking about 96.
96, yeah, 1996,
No,
Tip of the
96.
Berg, family.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
And we got it done with it, you know, pretty quick. But we made, you know, some moves. We got some dudes out of California named Nonfiction.
Yeah.
Gangsta Dre and his partner. And we did Young and the Ruthless. And we got the Underworld on there. We got Miss Crystal, rest in peace, Crystal.
Facts.
She blew on there, and it was just like, man.
Yeah, oh man, that Young and the
crazy, Young and the Ruthless.
Yeah, man, dude. Oh
and,
man.
Like people still playing it today. That's like that lets you know you ain't just making
facts.
You know, that bullshit.
That's a fact, because I've talked to a couple other artists from the town and they mentioned that song. So when you say that, it's like, man, we're sitting with the man that put it. Yeah, y'all see it, family. All right, on location. iGod TV. We in here with Big Berg. We in here with the IceBurg, man. All right, we in here with Berg, man. You know, seriously, man. So the always 10 hustlers is huge. That we still know to this day. People know that that's in the beginning of the joint. You know what I mean? Then we get the Tip of the Berg, man. So you come out, man, and you put out the album, man. So what's the plans after you drop, man? How you feeling?
Like I said, we had a few features.
Right.
We even got we had Larry D. He was working with like Master P.
Okay, yeah.
What LP would do, he'd look on the back of like Source magazines and get numbers and get, you know, find out people's contact information, talk to their managers, get a, you know, he'd make a move.
Yeah.
He was thinking way bigger than a small town, way back then.
Right.
You know, his influences was like Master P and people that was doing it themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Independent.
And he was studying.
Right.
You know, and it took, you know, we made a little movie, we got on BET. You know, he put the commercial on BET.
Yeah.
The video, the next thing you know, we popping up on first rappers on BET, you know.
Yeah, y'all hear, family. Talk that talk. Talk that talk.
On BET, y'all know it. IceBurg, first nigga.
Right.
But
man, that's
so
big.
then, yeah, you know, so with that album out, you know what I'm saying? I moved.
So you giving it a push. You giving it a push.
Yeah, I moved to Atlanta. I was there for about 4 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man. And that's a whole nother story.
You see that though, but that's showing the youngins, man, that you know, if you're really doing this and you're really serious about what you're doing, you're gonna have to go to where it's shaking at, man. Ain't nothing wrong with building it up here, getting your recordings done here, and even your videos and all that. Right. Put the package together here. That's fine. Right. But once you get it together, man, go ahead out there and get to touching bases where things going on at. You know what I mean?
I felt we recorded, you know, and I mean, the cost of living, you know, people want a little bit more certain places. So we was able to do it on a, we kept everything, you know, where it needed to be. And then you take it there, it sound like you went to this, because it did go to this, but it was at the crib.
Right.
You know, we getting love at the crib.
Yeah.
So we recorded
here,
cooked it here for the good price. Went out there, you know.
Yeah, we put it out down here.
Had the pleasure of meeting Too Short.
Oh man,
you know
legendary. Yeah.
He was
you know what? Yeah. I was gonna say that this was a time when Too Short, Eric Sermon. Eric Sermon, I think, was around in Atlanta down in this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Too Short, they did some music together.
Around the Freaknik, 94, 95.
That probably brought all the celebrities around. You know, Freaknik brought the celebrities out.
I remember Snoop and all them was there, DMX.
It's Death Row Snoop. This Death Row Snoop.
Death Row, Dog Pound. They was there. I couldn't get to their show, but they had the city lit.
Yeah, I'm sure, man.
Yeah, it was 94 Freaknik. Shout out to the Freaknik back in the day.
Yeah, for real.
I went home and I packed everything. Everything, you know. Hey, family, come on. It's time we gotta move around.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
So I went down there. I had a pleasure of meeting Too Short. Handed him my CD.
Yeah.
Met Big Boy, kinda, sorta, you know.
Ran Outcast. Okay.
Outcast,
yeah.
So I went to give him the CD, and he mistook us for jackers. And he was drawing down on us.
Yeah, but
like
you said though,
just CD. But go ahead.
Right, but like I'm gonna cut you off. But like you said though, you came down there with the, you know what I mean? You with the legends from the town, and you going you know what I'm saying?
I came down there with the homies, and we was out there passing out CDs.
Yeah.
And you know, my dude just did like 15 piece. He swole.
Right.
You know, his brother swole. So we out there.
Looking very intimidating.
But I'm the only rapper. I'm the only one that cares about it.
Exactly.
These are street cats.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Rough around.
Somebody gonna sense that. Somebody gonna sense that when they look at that. Like, wait, what is this?
They rough around the edges. So he sees and he start drawing him and his homie. You know, they getting out of Benz. I'm getting out of Buick.
Yeah.
So he like, hold on, what's this? You know.
Yeah, they sliding on me. If they sliding on me.
Yeah. So I shouldn't have really walked down. I shouldn't approach him like that. But I ain't know no better. I'm from a small little town. Like, there he go.
Exactly.
This opportunity.
Yeah.
So I
see an opportunity.
Yeah. And I didn't want nothing, you know, I just wanted to turn him on my music.
Exactly.
But then, you know, later on, I'm riding and I hear a song called Black Ice.
Yeah.
And he mentions my name, my card. I'm just like, Black Ice.
He remembered it. He remembered the situation.
Yeah, he remembered this. Yeah, you remember when you think somebody about to take something.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
When you think somebody about to rob you, you don't forget that. And
no,
then
you don't.
I seen him again. He had like a bowling tournament or something down there.
Yeah.
You know, but he got on now. But when I met him, all they had was the Players Ball. I mean, we played this. We played
when you went to get the CD, the Players Ball was out.
Players Ball,
right.
No album, no Miss Jackson, all that. It was none of that.
Right.
You know, and they put it out on Goody Mob. And then I think they put it on their album too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But right after that, they had dropped all that Southern Playalistic. But first they had that single.
Yeah, back then when that happened.
I moved down when they had the single out.
Yeah.
Like when I lived there, Ludacris was on the radio.
Oh, okay. He was Chris Lover. Yeah. Okay. So you see, so I mean, we already talked about how you kind of saw the vision already, man. But you was first on the ATL vibe, man. Also, man, because people going to the ATL now, and that's what they going into, man. But you happened to tap in down there right when it was just bubbling, man. You know what I mean? Met a few celebrities, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? A couple hit and misses with a few celebrities, you know. But besides that, man, when you got down there, what was the mission, man? And what did you really get to make happen while you was there?
The mission was to get on, you know what I'm saying? I would go like to all the showcases every weekend.
Yeah.
And I worked during the week. You know, I delivered furniture you know, when I live down there.
Hell yeah, getting it,
but every weekend I'm on the open mic. I'm finding where the open mic at.
Yeah.
You know, I performed at the Crow's Nest, the 100 Grand, anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And like I was like down there, they was real. That's when I really got appreciated.
Real receptive.
Real receptive. I got appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I had my album. I was selling out the backpack. That's how we saw out Big Boy. You know.
Yeah.
I was selling out the backpack, so I would go to the mall, and I would sell it to all the basically my white fans.
Yeah, of course. They the ones buying the records, of course.
Yeah. So it got to the point where I kept selling it. They was the ones buying. So one time I'm in there, the little dude come in, he say, "There he is right there." And I get mobbed, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm out the backpack. I'm like, who? I want to see him too. You know what I'm saying? I want to give him my album. They wanted me. I'm like, okay.
Man, that's what we've been hearing.
Me out. I got kicked out the mall. They start buying me out. You know,
sir, you gotta leave. You gotta, man.
I couldn't serve at the mall no more.
Wow, man. But you know what? That proves another good point. That proves another good point too, man. Because a lot of people always say that you get to you actually if you take the risk to leave where you're from, you'll see that you'll get the reception from the people you honestly don't necessarily know. That's where they're gonna actually embrace you at, man. And you got a chance to actually experience that, man, and move around, do the thing.
Me like a celeb, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And I mean, even as I ain't got no bad blood about their little diss or whatever, because the song Black Ice is you know, that's gonna be here a long time.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be around.
It's cool. I got the biggest group. That's what they say. The biggest group of all time. To say my name. At least. Yeah, definitely. To say my name, not just, you know, to say my name.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Right. Exactly.
I'm
you
good.
Got that shout out.
I accomplished something while I was there. You know
you made an impact. Definitely made an impact. Yeah. And that's what you want, man. You didn't want to go down there and it could have went totally different. You could have never gave your seat to no one and never really got, you know, they could have not embraced you.
And that's it.
Because a lot of times now they on this little campaign of you're not from Atlanta now. You know, you were seeing T.I. and a bunch of people saying like, oh, well, he's not from. Well, you got a chance to make it in there and get it embraced.
At that time, I think I was a threat because You know what I'm saying? I was doing like public access TV, and you know, I was building a little traction.
Oh yeah.
I lived in East Point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we bumped into each other in College Park, so I was there. I was like,
right in the midst of that.
I was doing shows every weekend. I was determined that I was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Things happened, got a little rough. Then I got in little trouble here.
Life happens, kicked in.
You know, so
what we gonna do is, well, how did you take all that? You know what I'm saying? Being in a foreign land, you know what I'm saying? Being, you know, accepted, and then, you know, just a rapper, you know what I'm saying? They probably systematically, you know, kind of got you up out of there because you was a threat.
Kind of
like you was a threat, like you said,
I felt kind of black.
But how'd you jump from that?
Yeah. Give us the bounce back,
to continue your grind, exactly. Sit here and still be
shining today, right.
So what happened? We had another CD we was working on called Set the Detonator. You know, had some features on that, and everything was going according to plan. But then, you know, we had a mishap with the label, you know, with my guy LP. He got in a little trouble.
Right.
Label shut down. You know, so it kind of left things stagnant a little bit.
Right.
And things was kind of, you know, it's kind of real deep, you know.
Of course,
So
some real street stuff,
I kind of backed up from hip hop, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I got more concerned with life and survival mode. I went back into survival mode. I went back home. I got back in the streets. I ain't gonna lie. You know, the bag didn't come like I wanted it, so I'm
back to the hustle.
Back to the hustle, back to the grind. So, you know, so I chilled for a long time with the music, but I always, you know, you always hit the speed back in the morning,
definitely.
Go on a little track. I never stopped.
No.
I quit because I couldn't rap. I quit because I didn't see the benefit of it at the time. I had kids. I had my you know, my second son. And, you know,
real life was kicking in.
So
the big homie went away. It's like, all right.
Homie gone. I'm like, oh man, and it was for something. He's still there.
Yeah, you know, right.
Been in there about 30 plus.
Definitely free the homie LP, man. Real. Because he was impactful, man. And let's just touch on that real quick, man. As far as him, man, like, what do you feel like his impact was in that time? Because the way you talk about it, man, it kind of seems like a early time of like a Dame Dash or Pete or Puff Daddy. You know what I mean? Somebody who actually kind of seen it, man. You know?
I think if things wouldn't have went the way they went, he got in trouble. We had some moves that was in play. That it was about to get real crazy. Right. You know? But things happen. I mean, I've had people hit me up from Germany, Japan. And there was another one, like, you know, is you really him? I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm hustling, I'm doing whatever I gotta do. And I get these emails, I'm like, nah, that dude's gone right now. So I didn't really respond, you know what I mean? But I think one of the dudes from Japan, he ended up going to war, no messing with the homies. He got with the underworld.
Really?
Wow,
man, that's impactful.
Our music made it overseas.
Man.
Japan and Germany.
Man, I gotta applaud you for that, man. For real.
And I give it up to LP because LP seen the vision. And he was on the phone making them calls, them crucial calls for that.
Man. So obviously he believed in what you was coming with, man, in the movement of it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm with this guy, this my guy, and we're gonna take that trip and try to give it that push.
You would have had a guy you got sitting here, this IceBurg, you know,
right.
Another
who knows,
version, but you know, but if I even got heard at all, but he made a way where I got heard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We got cover art from our guy was from California. You know, then they bring producers. We brought in a producer that was dealing with Master P. You know, and he wasn't playing with it at all. He wasn't playing with it. Later on, we did a song with Jay Little from the Rude Boys.
Oh man,
that was on the new album.
Detonator.
The Detonator, but then that happened. And we did a song with what's his name, Big Rob from the Roger Troutman camp. Down in Dayton.
Wow. Oh man.
Called, Cold World. We did a song called Cold World. He had the voice box, the Roger.
Yeah.
He see a Grove, and you know what I'm saying? He came with that vibe. We got to really do some more.
Yeah.
So he had the little Roger, you know, California Love thing. Yeah.
That's it, right.
So
Yeah,
LP, he wasn't just trying to keep it. He knew he wasn't gonna stay local. He's like, we're gonna get the real people that's involved. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And what was that like, man? Those few experiences you had, man, doing music with some people that's actually, you know what I mean, actually in the industry. You know what I mean? What was that like, man?
I'm just me. I always stay me. You know, we kick it, we vibe. You know, I don't think Big Rob was having all that in his studio, but
right,
you know, usually we smoke, drink, we just vibe. You know what I'm saying? If that's, you know, that's
you just get to it, keep it straight business.
You know, work.
Yeah.
Go in there, you do your verse, I do my verse, you do the hook, whatever your job is, and you do my job.
Yeah, man, that's real professional, man, for real. Because I mean, some people I don't even know how, but if I had, you know, a celebrity that especially if somebody that I really, really rocked with, it might take a little bit at first to sink in that, all right, you know what I mean? You might have a little starstruck.
Yeah, I mean, or at least we like, you know, when you leave, like,
sign the CD I had of yours forever.
Right. Hey, this nigga silly as hell. This nigga talking to me.
Right.
Yeah, man. Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot more, I would rather, you know, added to it.
Yeah.
But once that happened, that just kind of like threw a monkey wrench in things, but we still stay in contact.
Oh,
you know,
man,
LP
that's great.
hits me up.
Yeah.
We about to work on a documentary.
Oh, yeah,
we're going to talk about everything.
Right.
Get into details. And,
yeah.
I'm actually going to go visiting.
Oh, man, that's huge, man.
We're going to have a sit down. It's been, you know, I ain't seen him since he left.
Oh,
so
man.
It's crazy. So,
yeah,
you know,
dude, that's big.
And we're going to do this documentary and make it happen. So it's going to be big.
Man, dude, that's awesome, man. Berg, for real, man. The main reason we came down here, man, was to give you your flowers, man, and let it be known that you were the first to do a lot of things from the town, man. It's a very influential story that's still going on right now to this day. Like I told y'all, the man even is even booked to do shows coming up. You know what I mean? Even tonight, he feeling like pulling up on the spot, man, and doing his thing, man. So Berg is still cooking, man. He's still rocking. You know what I mean? That was just the tip of the Berg. You know what I mean? That wasn't the whole. You get what I'm saying?
Now you can get IceBurg Chronicles.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
All major platforms. IceBurg Chronicles.
That's the new thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I got like 12 songs on there.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite songs on there? I mean,
yeah. What's one of the singles off of there?
One of my favorites. One of my favorites on there.
What you promoting right now?
I'm bumping that Big Shot. I just went to Las Vegas.
Okay.
I shot a video in Las Vegas.
Oh man, yeah.
It's called IceBurg Big Shot.
Yeah.
And I got it on YouTube and check it out.
On YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
The whole video is on YouTube.
Okay.
I got like 5 new videos. I've been dropping music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just back to back.
Yeah.
You know
that's how it is
like
right now.
When I came out with the album back in the day, I probably had 12 songs on there.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to come out with the Set the Detonator. So I feel like I didn't get to put enough music out.
Yeah, for the catalog.
So I came back and I just dropped like 40 songs. You know, 12 of them is on the album. But it's like singles galore. I got one I did with my Puerto Rican homie. It's Universal, where he's speaking Spanish on the hook.
Yeah.
You know, it's doing good. It's called Location. It's doing good overseas.
Oh man, that's dope.
Yeah, just making moves, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay doing what I love to do, you know what I'm saying?
And you've been doing that from day one, man. You've been focused, stuck to the plan, you know what I mean? And that's major too, man, to not get, you know, even with certain things that might happen in the game, man, you just stuck to the path and kept moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because it all, even in anything in life you're doing, you be a basketball player, you might tear your knee up in high school, might anything, you know what I mean? Get the surgery, you come on back, rebuild yourself, you know what I mean? But it takes certain people to be able to do that. Some people might just, once they get off their crutches, I'm done with that. You know what I mean? It takes a certain type of person to be able to, you know, maneuver through whatever's going on, because they see at the end, they see the vision of what's at the end for them. You know what I mean? And I got to big you up for that, man, because you've been doing that from day one. The first to do it. All right. The one still doing it, man. We've been hearing some music, man, and it's been crazy. Have you, what we've been listening to? Since being back.
No, I got one on there called Pardon the Drip.
Okay. So that's what I wanted.
Okay.
I wanted to get you the whole visual.
And by you asking that, I got feature my dude Menace on there.
Yeah, okay.
I got my dude Menace on there.
Oh,
Not probably the one you know. My dude, he from like Connecticut.
Okay.
But he here in Columbus now.
Okay.
I got him on there. I went back and got Doja from the Underworld.
All right, yeah, shout out
Did
to
a song
Doja.
on there, you know, called
Yeah.
Talk That Shit.
Yeah.
Who else I got on here?
It's all on IceBurg Chronicles.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I got a young up and coming singer, R&B guy. His name is Sam Ward.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
Shout out
he
to
lit it up.
Word.
I got another guy named Young Truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they do they little, you know, they do the harmonizing.
Yeah.
They keep me young, you know,
Right,
they young
right.
cats. They still in their 20s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm sure they can learn a lot from you.
Let me ask you this for the listeners and the viewers.
Yeah.
What would you say the IceBurg way with the vibe or the, you know, when they come into when they come through the door,
yeah,
and they get captivated by, you know, the IceBurg state. What is they going? What can they expect?
Yeah.
What can they expect?
Yeah.
They can expect that same street.
Yeah.
Toughness, ruggedness, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not on there killing nobody. Don't get me wrong. I'm not killing nobody. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna protect myself. But I'm not out there
talking
trying
about
to be
experiences. Yeah.
But like I'm not bringing that you know the killing vibe. But I'm bringing more of the what's up, young lady? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the hustlers, the
know,
players.
for the broads,
Yeah.
for the players. Yeah. That old, you know.
Hell yeah, I like that.
Coming up. Chill too.
Yeah.
You
know, but when I was coming up, you know, I had my hand in a little bit of pimping and stuff before I got woke up. You know, I woke up to certain things later, but I had to tell my story of things that
seen different aspects of the game for sure.
Yeah, I had to bring people up to speed.
Right.
So I basically, you know, that's why it's IceBurg Chronicles.
Yeah.
I'm just telling stories. I'm you know,
right.
I'm coming with lit stuff. I'm just, you know, I'm having fun right now.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for it, man. For real.
You never know in this day and time.
Right.
I'm lucky to be able to say I came out with an album back in '96, and I'm still sitting there talking
for real with bookings. With booked and busy, what they call it. Booked and busy.
Still going around. Still going tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, that's super dope. For real, man. Yeah, that's super dope, man.
We'll just let you know we on the IceBurg's party bus.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
You see the speakers.
This is not a rental, all right?
Yeah,
you can rent it, but he ain't renting it, all right?
You might even see me driving it. It's all business, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
But, you know, I just feel like us as entrepreneurs, we got to have more than one hustle. And I just don't like working for people,
right?
Because they don't seem to treat you right.
Yeah,
so,
no, that's facts.
You know, until I find somebody that you know treat me like I'm gonna treat myself, I think it's best that I go after my own bag.
You got any? Where can they find you? Do you got any social medias for any of the businesses where they can tap into you?
Yes, sir. I got the High End Graphics on Facebook.
Moving right now. You online? You on social media? You on all the streaming platforms? You know, the DSPs, the DSPs as they call it, you know.
Everywhere.
Man.
And I might be back to the ATL real soon. You know, we trying to figure out where we want to, you know, go ahead and
what cities to touch. Yeah, right.
Just relax and enjoy the second half of life, you know what I mean?
Man, facts.
And just sit on a beach somewhere with a pina colada, with a fat, raw, you know.
Yeah, raw cone on the side.
Raw cone and just,
yeah, man.
You know, just cool out. It's between Atlanta, Florida, or Houston.
Yeah, man.
And one of them cities, I'm coming. I'm trying to plug. I'm trying to connect.
Yeah, bringing the wave with you.
Bringing the wave.
Yeah.
I'm trying to I want to get into more of a management or behind the camera, like something like what you do.
Right. Yeah.
Rapping.
You got the experience, man. You definitely got the experience, man, to do anything. We already know you can do anything. Oh, man, you know, I appreciate that. Hey, that's the honor, man, on some realness, man, for real. But like we said, man, he on stage tonight, man. So we wanted to give him an exclusive. He showed us some love tonight and tapped in with us before the show, man. So you see how it's going down. Be looking out, man, for that footage on that later on, man. But we just want to thank you, Berg, for everything. Want to honor you, man. The first to do it in the town. Big IceBurg, you look amazing, man.
Brother,
rocking, man. We got Auggie, Cornville Universal.
Yeah. We'll be at the Clips tonight.
Yeah, that's happening.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, shout out to Columbus.
It's going down, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts, man. Shout out to Columbus. Shout out to everybody.
Shout
TV, Cornville Universal, the big Auggie. You already know how I go. Peace.